I'm leaving my favorite level in this world till last because I like Dark Hollow. So I'm gonna
I
do
was a small
Town
part of
Square.
my brain was thinking like, I think he's doing the levels out of order. No,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
like it
The
absolutely does not matter.
No, because like it's not like Mario 64 or anything where they have a course title.
Yeah,
Because and actually there's no requirement either. Because if I'm thinking to like a Sunshine, just for example, or a Banjo
yeah,
Kazooie, I mean the levels are sort of the level order sort of suggested requirements, but
yeah. The
yeah, in this
when
game
you
it's just in one world everything's pretty much free, isn't it? So
yeah, but like once you've entered every level, once you've entered every level in the world and go to like the inventory, like from that menu it'll always have the same order. So like that will show you like what the recommended order should have been. Like it'll always be like Homeworld, Stonehill, and I think that after Stonehill below that would be Dark Hollow, then Town Square, Toasty, and Sunny Flights.
yeah, oh shit,
But
dude,
that's
Sunny
literally
Flight, that's a secret to everyone. God, no one knows about Sunny Flight.
yeah. Spoilers for those of you who haven't played this 40-year-old game. 20
40.
maybe.
Wow, that you're speaking
20,
it very hyperbolically.
yeah, 22 years old.
You're
I,
speaking
know, I was having a
hyperboles.
talk. I was having a talk with my dad the other day about like his car. I'm like, yeah, that thing's like 30 years old, right? He's like, no, it's 50. I'm
Oh
like,
shit, I've got to
what?
toast this, haven't I? No, there you go.
It's easier to do. You can charge it if you're fast enough. Pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah, and those purple caskets, they have extra lives in. Also, nice
Yep.
chasm down there.
Yep.
So we've had Delvin, and now we've got Devlin. Honestly, it's the... You could see where
Hey, you can go to
Spyro
World
6
2
got
now.
its Dragonfly names from. Or like, the originality of the Dragon names from. Dragonfly names.
Also, you can go to World 2 now if you want to.
And also, for those that
Yeah.
aren't aware or aren't initiated, I guess, I don't even know, check my channel for Spyro Enter the Dragonfly live stream that I did. I mean, of course, the parts are unedited and there were live streams, so they're about 2 to 3 hours long. Like, the parts
Yeah.
sort of differ from like an hour and a half to 3 hours, depending on how good or hype the stream actually was. But...
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, yeah, when we keep on talking about Spyro '06, that's the game we're referring to.
yeah, Enter the Dragonfly, which it's essentially a quite accurate title considering it is
Yeah.
the Spyro '06 of it's this shit. It's the Sonic '06 of Spyro games because Spyro
Yeah,
was a
actually.
really good solid series, and Spyro Enter the Dragonfly kind of pooped all over it. In the same way that
Well,
Sonic was a good series and Sonic '06 really pooped all over it.
Well, the funny thing is actually, I think in my Spyro history video that I mentioned just a second ago,
Yeah.
I actually said I literally did say that. I think you can play the video, and I do in fact say like these exact words. Spyro Into the Dragonfly is basically Sonic 06.
Spyro Into the Dragonfly was, in all ways, a complete disaster. The best way to describe it would be like this. Spyro Into the Dragonfly is just like Sonic 06.
And then I break down the reasons why. And looking back, I wish I knew how to put two screens on my window at the same time, because back then I was just such a beginner. I didn't know how to do that. If I had, I would have put in like two side by side game comparisons. But yeah, I list off the reasons. I'm like, so
Hang on, is that Return Home?
the-
No. Oh yeah, it is.
yeah, it is. But yeah, basically, because there's also the other thing is like Sonic 06. This was like this series like jumped to the next generation of consoles. There's a lot of hype for that. Just like the Dragonfly was, but yeah, then it turned out really bad because, well, there's a whole video I saw about what happens, what went wrong.
Yeah, and you did sort of fill this in on that during the stream as well. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, there's a few videos I can link. I mean, Kyle is a big Spyro fan, so honestly, and like anything to do with Spyro, like he knows a lot. So yeah, honestly, check him out.
yeah, the thief can just jump up walls. Also, is great.
Yeah, if only. So I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, but it was great. I guess we get nothing else to talk about right now. So God, like friggin', what happened with Enter the Dragonfly was the game was given to like two studios. One studio had like 2 games before that point, and one had 0. It was their very first game they ever worked on, and they gave this project to the Spyro the Dragon to these two studios, and they had this thing called a game design document where they kind of like give a pitch for what the game would be. And once the game design document is approved, under normal conditions, that's just it, where it's just, you have the full green light, this is the game you're making, go and make the game. You've all agreed, this is what the game will be. But they submitted the game design document and it was approved, and then Universal kept on changing their minds.
Yeah,
They changed their mind on what game they wanted, and it just kept on changing over and over again. And then, I think at some point, yeah, then they just couldn't make this deadline that they mandated that the game be out by Christmas, and they didn't have time to polish it at all.
Yeah, Universal really screwed these guys over. Oh my god, it's Thor!
I've actually heard a similar horror story. I've actually heard an even worse story for freaking Crash Bandicoot: Wrath of Cortex.
Yeah, which is
Universal
similar.
bought both Crash and Spyro at that time, and now funny they're both owned by Activision. So I'm not really sure if Universal went under or something. I don't know what's going on, or if their games division did at least. Oh, we're already done. Wow.
I know, I'm bossing this, brah!
Hmm.
And again, we can sit for this 5-second loading screen.
Yeah, I think even the Reignite Trilogy version is longer, but then again, there's a lot more to load in that, so fair.
Fair dues, bro.
I think this game was also, like, in terms of, like, just the biggest, like,
9%.
design aspects, like level design and stuff. I think that each world was, like, given to like one person. Like, okay, you're in charge of World 1, you're in charge of World 2. I think that's how this game was made because of how simple games were back then.
Yeah.
Which just shows with the quick load times and everything too.
You know, you don't overcomplicate things. So yeah, Dark Hollow's coming up now, which is my favourite level in this world.
Also, yeah, whenever you re-enter a level you've already completed, the enemies drop those pearls instead of gems.
Yes.
If you collect enough pearls, it goes all the way around Spyro's icon, and then you get an extra life once the circle's complete.
I didn't know that. But I do like the fact that, oh yeah, shit, those guys, I need to toast. I need to flame them. But,
no, you need to not flame them.
Oh, well, like, you can. I did from there. It's, sorry, no, I mean, I meant you don't flame them. Yeah,
yes.
Because they've got their shields, so you can just charge through it. But they block the flame. But if you off-screen it, apparently, you can flame it. So that's what I just did.
No, if you pay attention, he'll sometimes just drop the shield. Like right there, you can flame it right there. You drop the shield to laugh at you.
Nah.
But obviously, it's easier to charge them because charging will never miss.
Yeah. Also, the music in this level is really cool.
It is, yeah. This game will... There are several dragons that remind you this over and over again, but basically, if it's metal, you charge it. If they're very big enemies, you flame breath them.
Just like that big fucker there.
Yeah. Yep. In fact, I can guarantee you, the next dragon will say, "Hey, hey, big enemies like this Nork are too large to be charged, but quick flame breath that should do the trick."
Albin Dumbledore. Oh yeah, I'm skipping all these speeches by the way. I mean, because if I was on my, maybe when the parts I'm on my own, I might play through them. But obviously, just because we're sort of talking over it and Kyle can't hear the the game audio, I might just well skip them because we're sort of talking over them anyway. So there's no real point. But anything that we need to. What was that?
I think that if you have a video with more than one person in it, it's actually kind of detrimental to try and do it super professionally and just make sure you sit through all the cutscenes and all the dragon talks. Like, I think that for like actually very soon I'm planning on doing a video for the new Ori game, and I got two friends along the ride, and I told them, I'm like, okay, look, I'm just gonna literally gonna hit record, put a microphone in the room, and just see what happens. Like, we're not even gonna make an attempt to make anything professional or entertaining because I think it's better that way.
Yeah, sort of like raw. Also, one thing I haven't really mentioned, although you can kind of see anyway, but I might as well just sort of brief mention it. Red gem, so the different colored gems, red gives you 1, green's 2, blue is 5, I don't care, they're blue, not purple. They're purple in the other games.
Yes.
But they're blue in this game. I remember having this argument constantly, I was saying, they're fucking blue in this game. You cannot, like, you're colorblind otherwise. But yeah, the blue in this game, they turned to purple in the other games. Anyway, sorry, that was a tangent because of like personal fucking arguments I've had. Yeah, but essentially, yeah, see that's blue. I just picked up a blue gem now. That's 5. The yellow ones are 10, and there are these magenta looking gems, and they give you 25.
Yep. And that carried over towards... Actually, no, because I think like the gems got redesigned in like the next game, and they stuck to that afterwards. Yeah, in like later games, the blue gems turn to purple, but also they have distinct shapes as well. Like in this game, every single gem is the exact same shape. But like in later ones, like I remember like the red ones look the same. The green ones are like somewhat triangular on the top face. Purple ones are
Yeah.
square on top.
Yeah, I get that.
There's little tiny design differences. And then they stuck to that design until Spyro 06, where they just couldn't somehow get magenta gems in there, so yellows could be either 10 or 25, and you couldn't tell which.
Yeah, so you guys know when we say Spyro 6, you know what we're referring to now.
Into the Dragonfly, yeah, Spyro Into the Dragonfly.
The best game ever made. I actually like it. It's shit. It's a shitty like game. You know what I mean?
It's so bad it's good. Yes.
Well, it's like I played it as a kid, and that's kind of why I wanted to do it as a stream, and I sort of recognize what it is. I mean, I've got that. I still have that childish sort of, you know, when you're a kid, you don't recognize any flaws. You just sort of play a game because it's fun. I still sort of had that when I played through the stream, but of course I couldn't ignore the crashes and the poor frame rate and the dodgy controls. The controls in this game are 10 times better, and this game, and this is the first in the series, and then Spyro Into fucking hell, Enter Dragonfly is 4th in the series, where they should have had the opportunity to fine-tune the game and the controls, but or at least you should have fine-tuned it by that point if there were any problems, but oh well.
Oh yeah, but I was gonna say, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex had a similar like horror story, and I haven't looked up much about this. I think it was Nate that told me this actually. I don't even know how he knew this, but I think it was him that told me that like they had like almost the exact same problem with that game, where they had their game design document and the game is going to be more open world. Actually, that was the plan. Was they were going to shake up the franchise a little bit. And actually, funny enough, that was same with Spyro Into the Dragonfly. That was the original plan, was to make like a slightly more serious Spyro game that's like more, I guess, plot focused. And Crash Bandicoot was also going to be different, so they said, hey, it's going to be an open world game now. Yeah. And we're going to do some different things here. And for both games, Universal said no. No, they said yes at first, and then like at the very end, they said, we changed our minds. Just make another game with the same formula. But I heard that like Wrath of Cortex had even less time. Like they had to like crunch down and like just make this game just playable in a few months. It was like that one was really bad, I heard, but they still pulled it off somewhat though.
I think the moral of that is if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, they were never given a chance though. They could have made a better game, but we'll never know what it was because of the fact that
oh, also
the Universal
secret.
For both times. Yep, secrets.
Kind of. I mean, it's like one of those secrets now. Like it's a secret at the time, but everyone knows it now, pretty much.
Oh, there's actually a couple. I had the exact same rant on my videos, but there's a couple bits of interesting trivia about this. There's a dragon in Wizard Peak that gives you the hint. Like it's two worlds away. There's a level in World 3 where one dragon says like, "Hey Spyro, you want to know a secret? In the Artisans' homeworld by the waterfall, try jumping on the stones there."
Oh yeah.
And that's your clue to try that. And also,
so you have to speak to an NPC, pretty much.
Also, after you rescue that dragon, the stones are different. When you jump on a stone, it turns yellow.
I should have done that last. I don't know the optimal route for this, by the way. I just kind of go with it.
These flight levels are also like really, just like the rest of the game. It's very, very non-linear. But for the flight stage, it's even worse. Like there is very rarely like an optimal route that I know about. Yeah.
Shit! Come on.
These might take a few tries. These first flight worlds were rough.
Still better than Spyro 6 as well.
At least those made more sense structurally. They controlled worse.
No, you're not allowed to give that game credit. Damn it. I flooped.